Welcome to the ArmyIgnitED 101 training, the start of your higher education and credentialing journey. The purpose of this training is to ensure the proper utilization of your ArmyIgnitED education benefits. Purpose: ensure knowledge of ArmyIgnitED benefits, tuition and credentialing assistance eligibility, ArmyIgnitED navigation, establishing and updating your account, receiving support, and next steps. Provides access to tuition assistance TA and credentialing assistance CA for active duty, Army Reserve, and Army National Guard soldiers. Automates TA and CA submissions. System is accessible 24/7, eliminating wait times and reducing time away from duty. Allows soldiers online visibility of their student record to view TA balances, course grades, current course enrollments, including the ability to submit and cancel TA and CA requests. Helps soldiers access virtual messaging tools to connect with their education center and academic institutions, AI. Tuition Assistance Basics. TA is a voluntary off-duty program used to pay for the cost of college courses and is not used for books or fees. Fiscal year limits as of 11 December 2024 has increased to $4,500 per fiscal year, 18 semester hours, $250 maximum per semester hour. Renews every 1 October. Funds do not roll over to the next fiscal year. Lifetime semester hour limits: 130 for undergraduate to include 1 associate degree and 1 bachelor's degree. 39 hours for graduate or master's degrees. 21 hours towards an academic certificate, undergraduate and graduate. 39 hours towards special program. TA is not authorized for PhD or doctorate level courses. For first-time TA users, soldiers must complete standardized ArmyIgnitED training provided by the Education Center on their installation or their component headquarters prior to receiving TA for the first time. This training will help soldiers better understand education benefits and procedures for requesting TA. Soldiers must complete the Department of Defense Career Path Decide tool prior to using TA for the first time and can access it at careerpathdecide.org. This tool is designed to help service members identify their career goals and determine if their chosen career goal aligns with their TA program of study. Soldiers are required to provide the goal report generated from the site to their counselor prior to having their education goal approved in ArmyIgnitED. TA enrollment timelines. Must request TA in ArmyIgnitED no more than 60 calendar days and no later than 7 days prior to the term start date. Cancel TA request in ArmyIgnitED prior to term start date for drop courses. TA must be approved prior to the term start date. Soldiers are not eligible for TA for courses with term start dates less than 60 days from separation date and end dates less than 14 days from their separation date. If TA requests cannot be submitted by the soldier, an Education Center counselor may create the TA request for the soldier, but it must be signed before the start date of the course. Requesting TA. Education goal must be approved. Register for your courses through your academic institution AI student portal prior to submitting your TA requests in ArmyIgnitED. Ensure course information matches TA requests submitted. Submit 1 TA request per course. Do not add multiple courses to 1 TA request. If TA request needs to be corrected or submitted by a counselor, soldier signature is required to finalize approval. Otherwise, the TAR will be at risk of deletion 30 days after term start date has passed. Grade point average requirements. Maintain a 2.0 GPA after completion of 15 semester hours for undergraduate level courses. Maintain a 3.0 GPA for completion of 6 semester hours for graduate level courses. Cannot be flagged in accordance with AR 600-8-2, suspension of favorable personnel actions. This renders you ineligible for your TA benefit. Approved evaluated degree plan is required upon submitting TA requests for 2 courses. Commissioned officers incur a service obligation when using TA. The MSO is calculated from the end date of the last class for which TA was issued. Multiple MSOs are served concurrently. MSOs applies to O1 and above and WO2 and above. If officers separate prior to completion of the service obligation, they must repay a portion of the TA money. The Evaluated Degree Plan, EDP, is an official academic document provided by the AI that articulates all degree requirements for degree completion, identifies all courses required for graduation, and includes an evaluation of all successfully completed prior coursework. Evaluated credit for military training and experience and other credit sources applied to the AI's degree requirements are also included. What you can study. TA is authorized for 1 degree at each of the following levels: Associate, Bachelorette, Master's. TA is not authorized for a degree already earned. Exceptions: Pre-commissioning programs, AMED. Foreign language host country. Foreign language Army strategic. College preparatory and remedial courses. Pre-commissioning programs include AMED Enlisted Commissioning Program, the Doctor of Physical Therapy Program, the Enlisted to Medical Degree Preparatory Program, the Inter-Service Physician Assistant Program, the Master of Social Work Program, the Master's Program in Nutrition, the Occupational Therapy Doctorate, and the United States Military Academy. You can establish this goal concurrently with another undergraduate goal. Must be created by an education counselor. College preparatory remedial classes must be credit-bearing toward undergraduate degrees. These prerequisites must be listed in the Evaluated Degree Plan or documentation from the academic institution. What you can study. Academic certificates. Soldiers can pursue 1 academic goal in a lifetime, either undergraduate or graduate. Soldiers may not pursue the certificate concurrently with an education goal for an associate, bachelor's, or master's degree. The lifetime limit of 21 semester hours does not count against the lifetime limits for an undergraduate or graduate degree. Undergraduate. Soldiers with civilian education level of high school or higher, including soldiers with bachelor's and master's degrees, may pursue undergraduate academic certificates. Graduate. Soldiers must have a bachelor's degree or higher to pursue a graduate academic certificate. Doctoral level courses are not authorized for the academic certificate education goal. Where you can study. Tuition assistance can be used at colleges and universities throughout the United States that are accredited by the organizations that have been recognized by the U.S. Department of Education. Accreditation ensures the quality of higher education institutions and academic programs to students, the post-secondary education and industry communities, and the general public. Regional accreditation. Regionally accredited schools are typically nonprofit or state-owned institutions. Regionally accredited institutions are reluctant to accept transfer credits from nationally accredited institutions, mainly because it maintains that the latter hasn't met the stringent standards of faculty qualifications and library resources. National accreditation. Nationally accredited schools are typically for-profit and offer vocational, career, or technical programs. School types: community and junior college. 2-year schools that offer short-term certificates and associate's degree. University. Offers bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees. Trade vocational school. Offer training for specific trades by industry. Examples: journeyman, cosmetology. School status: public, most affordable, school supported by public funds. Private, not-for-profit, supported by small group of donors. All donations and profits go toward operating the organization. Private for-profit, typically owned by a corporation and business. Admission types: rolling. Admission occurs throughout the year, no deadlines. Regular. Admission applications are due by specific deadlines, usually 3 times per year. Competitive. Admission is selective due to many applicants. Dropping or withdrawing courses. Course drops occur before the term start date or within the academic institution's drop period. Course withdrawals happen after the course has started. Soldiers withdraw through the academic institution, and the AI must record withdrawal in ArmyIgnitED. Results in W grade. Withdrawals are either for personal or military reasons and occur after a fee has been assessed by the academic institution. Personal, you pay the TA back to the Army. Military, the Army waives the recoupment for the course if there is a valid military reason with commander approval. The soldier may then submit a recoupment waiver to be considered for approval. Recoupment waiver DA 7793 must be submitted by the soldier in ArmyIgnitED no more than 30 days after the academic institution has posted the grade of W in ArmyIgnitED. DA 7793 must be digitally signed by the commander. Access is located at the Command Arms Center, Fort Knox. Education centers do not decide approval, rejection of military withdrawals. Substantiating documentation such as orders or medical records should not be uploaded into ArmyIgnitED, as the signed DA 7793 with proper justification and recommendation from commander will be utilized for approval, disapproval, under administrative procedures for soldiers. Recoupment waivers can be submitted for unanticipated military duties, illness, unanticipated hospitalization, emergency leave, other unanticipated situations considered on a case-by-case basis. Recoupment waivers not approved equal recoupment. Approved recoupment waivers return credits and funding back to the soldier's ArmyIgnitED account. Recoupment repayment of TA. Repayment of TA is required for the following: course failure, course of D and below in an undergraduate course, grade C or below for graduate course. You may not request TA for future courses until you select your repayment plan through the ArmyIgnitED or until the end of the recoupment suspense period. Course failure D and below for undergraduate level and C or below for graduate level. When you must repay tuition assistance, you will be sent an email with instructions on how to access the recoupment processing pages on ArmyIgnitED. You must log in and select a repayment plan in order to maintain TA eligibility. You may select a 2 to 6 month or lump sum repayment option within 30 days of the recoupment notice. The recoupment suspense period is 30 days from the first notification. Notifications will be sent to the email address in ArmyIgnitED. You may request TA for the same course once a repayment option has been selected and processed. Soldiers will not be able to request funding for 12 months after incurring 2 recoupment actions, CA or TA, combined within a fiscal year. Credentialing Assistance Basics. Credentialing assistance funding is for training with examinations leading to an industry-recognized professional or technical credential. Soldiers are required to utilize meal gears as a decision support tool prior to using CA for the first time. Annual CA use is 1 credential and $2,000 max. Cap of 3 credentials if you served less than 10 years on active duty. Failed training and/or exams equal recoupment. Pilot's license cap is limited to 1,000 per fiscal year. The CA Program Virtual Counseling Cell provides counseling assistance to soldiers for the use of CA funding. Utilize the link to contact them and click on the yellow Contact an Army CA Counselor button. Vendors are considered colleges, universities, credentialing agencies, other organizations that provide training in support of completing a credentialing exam or license. Training providers are listed in the COOL website. Soldiers must submit their request for CA no earlier than 90 days and no later than 45 days prior to the start date of their course or exam. A course end date must be more than 30 days prior to the ETS or retirement. Army Credentialing Assistance Program ACAPO approves CA Ed goals and processes CA requests. CA can be utilized for the initial or recertification of credentials. Officers do not incur a military service obligation for using CA. Joint Services Transcript JST. JST keeps track of all your military training and experience. American Council on Education, ACE, evaluates your military training and experience and recommends college credit. Colleges and universities may or may not accept this credit toward your degree. Any credit awarded toward your degree means less time in the classroom. Request official JST to be sent to your college. Transcript requests are free of charge. How do I update missing or incomplete training data on my JST? Prior to contacting Army JST support staff, please ensure your training records are correct in ATARs and they are qualified. If you are missing an ACE accredited course you completed more than 60 days ago and it is an ACE accredited course, please send a copy of all documentation training certificates DA-1059 and justification will be sent through opening a case on the JST website. Please note that you can submit your official JST to any institution located on the official transcript request page on this website. For all other inquiries, log into the JST and open a case and upload any documentation for review if necessary. Establishing an ArmyIgnitED account. Use the following link to access your ArmyIgnitED. After you click Get Started, you will see the funding options. Choose your funding method, tuition assistance or credentialing assistance. Logging into ArmyIgnitED. All soldiers should have baseline accounts. If your record is not found, contact the help desk for assistance. Navigating ArmyIgnitED Student Dashboard. Your Apply for Funding button should be yellow to request funding on activated TA and CA goals. Scroll down the page for links to research programs, institutions, and careers. Reviewing your profile page. To access your profile page, on the top right of the page, click on your name and click on My Profile. This has your user information, contact information, and mailing address. Student and military information migrate into ArmyIgnitED from IPSE. To update civilian education level, contact your unit personnel or S1 office. Civilian education level must be current to maintain TA and CA eligibility. Temporary Civ Ed level update may be done by the Education Center determined by a case-by-case basis to update your education goal with source document. Print Education Record provides overview of education goals, enrollment history, funding requests, formal training, and professional military education. Student Documents. Documents can only be uploaded by the Education Center. Soldiers can view the documents. Avoid sending documents with PII unless encrypted. Soldiers can upload documents and student messages in ArmyIgnitED. Complete Virtual Benefits Training. Virtual Benefits Training is an annual requirement. Soldier must read this before signing. It is very important that the soldier reads the training thoroughly, as signing and dating this training indicates that the soldier agrees with the terms and conditions contained in the document. If not completed, TA will be blocked from being requested. You must complete your virtual benefits training to request TA. How to get help. Click on the Help button to discover facts, support help desk tickets, tutorials, and documents and links. Support Ticket. When you click on the Add Ticket, it will take you to the Submit Ticket page where TA or CA or other issues can be selected to submit a message to open a ticket. For tuition or education goal inquiries, select Submit Message, and message box will appear. This message goes directly to the Education Center. Options to select: Request appointment with counselor, tuition assistance, education goals, grades. For credentialing assistance inquiries, click Submit Message under the CA block, and message box should already be set to send to Army Credentialing Assistance Program Office. For credentialing assistance CA inquiries, click Submit Message under the CA block, and message box should already be set to send to Army Credentialing Assistance Program Office. For personal data inquiries, select Submit Message under the Personal Data block. For academic institutions inquiries, directly contact your academic institution. If you are unable to contact your academic institution, you may contact your servicing education center for additional assistance. You can submit an academic institution complaint. Technical support tickets submit to BAM. Additional documents can be attached. This concludes your ArmyIgnitED 101 training. Thank you for your attendance. For additional questions, please reach out to your Servicing Education Center or the Virtual Education Center.